What's up, Peak Timers? We've got a bunch of new Mini GT models. Let's open them up. And we'll start it off with a Lamborghini Revuelto. And we do have quite a few Lamborghinis to open up today, so this will be our very first one. So this is the Lamborghini Revuelto in blue Helios, and this is number 748 of Mini GT. And we're gonna open these all up a little bit of a proper way today. We're gonna cut the back, and then we're just gonna get the car right out. So you can watch me do the first one here slowly. Hopefully I do this correctly, and then the other ones I'll just speed up for you guys. But there we go. So we've cut in 3 different slices there. Not the prettiest of cuts, but look at that. We can pull the back right off. Then we can just pull this box right out right here, hopefully. There we go. And then we can just grab the car itself, just like that. So we can put the car right back in if we wanted to later on. We'll throw the packaging aside, we'll keep the box out, and let's have a look at our blue Helios Lamborghini Revuelto right there. Look at that. And was that a little piece of paper? There it is, a little bit of packaging on the side right there. So this one, beautiful metallic blue on this, and Mini GT does not disappoint. If you're not familiar with Mini GTs, they are very, very detailed, very nice quality models right here, and they're just getting better as they come out. They're just, I mean, how can you improve on such good models? Well, Mini GT seems to do it. They've improved now the mirrors on most of them, so the mirrors are a lot stronger, where I found the mirrors would break a lot easier on the older castings, but now they're definitely a lot better. And blue Helios Lamborghini Revuelto does not disappoint. What a pretty looking car. And we'll display all of our cars in the back right here. So we'll put our Lamborghini Revuelto as our first one. Next up, we have a McLaren 720S LB Works, a Liberty Walk McLaren 720S in black. So this is very similar to our chase car in the Hot Wheels Liberty Walk McLaren. This is number 777, maybe a lucky one. Let's go ahead and open this one up the same way and see what it's all about. And there we have it. There is our box, and I love keeping these boxes because they display the cars very nicely, as you can already see. And there is our Liberty Walk 720S. So very cool on the spoiler. It's got the crazy wide body on here. So that's what those Liberty Walk cars are definitely made to be like, as you know. And look at those wheels as well, very nicely slammed, it says on there. And what does it say on the side? You can read that if you want to on the side right there. Very cool though. Loving this one. And I don't have a Hot Wheels chase car of the Liberty Walk 720S open to compare, but you know what, maybe in the future we'll open ours up and we'll do a little comparison. But until then, what a beauty. There's the bottom base. I know a lot of people like to see the bottom base. Obviously all Mini GTs are wheel riders, and they all roll very nicely as well. A lot of people want to know if they roll. They definitely do roll. We'll go ahead and throw our McLaren Liberty Walk just right up on there, and we'll display it right back there. Porsche 911 GT3 RS, tribute to the Carrera RS package is what it says, and this is number 827 on there. A beauty. I love Porsches. Very, very cool. Let's go ahead and pop this one on open. And the funny thing about me opening up these packages and trying to preserve them is I'm probably not even going to keep them. But anyways, here is our Mini GT Porsche 911 GT3 RS in white. And check it out with the, what are they, like a bronze type wheel on there? Very cool. I love the detail of this. I cannot believe how well they've done the GT3 RS. The GT3 RS is not an easy car to do because of all the small details and the kind of inlets and stuff like that for the aerodynamics. But Mini GT has found a way to do it. Look at that Porsche written on the top up there, the diffuser looking really, really good. And on our bottom base right there with my fingerprints, you can see Mini GT. And of course it does roll as you do. We'll go ahead and throw our Porsche up there. That is a beauty. Like, I mean, let's just have one quick look again. Look at that. Wow. I'm loving that. I am absolutely loving that. As you guys know, I've become, over the years, a lot more of a Porsche fan than I originally was when I started my YouTube channel. But that's okay. And since we're on Porsches, let's go ahead and have a look at this one right here, the Porsche 911 GT3 R number 80.
Quick interruption to let you guys know that all of the cars that you see in this video, I have doubles of, and I'm going to be auctioning them off on Whatnot on October 25th. You don't want to miss this auction. I've got so many mini GTs, Hot Wheels, lots of other brands that I'm going to be auctioning off. It's a huge auction. Use my link down below. If you haven't signed up for Whatnot, you'll get $15 to spend on your first purchase. If you haven't tried the Whatnot platform, you're going to absolutely love it. Download the app, use my link down below. We'll see you guys on Whatnot. You guys can purchase some of these really cool cars.
2023 IMSA Virginia Roxy AO Racing number 872 on Mini GT. I've had this one actually for a while. I ordered several of these, and if you guys saw any of my previous videos, you knew that I could not wait to open this one up. So I do already have one right here opened up. So let's go ahead, put that one aside, have a look at my open one right there. So there is your box for it right there, and there is this beauty, and this one does not disappoint. And if you know chase cars in Hot Wheels, this is the very famous pink chase car for our 005 in Hot Wheels, but this is the Mini GT variation of it, and it is arguably a better one right here. This is definitely a beauty. I love the tire lettering on there as well. The details, it's officially licensed, as there has been some companies that have had to rip off this design, but Mini GT did get the license. So did Hot Wheels as well. GT3 Raw right there on there, just a beauty of a casting right here. Absolutely loving this one. I've had this one on my display. You've probably seen it in my background in several of my videos for a while now, but I love this one right there. So that one's going on the box, going right behind the other Porsche right there. How about another Lamborghini? We've got number 763 in Mini GT. It's the Lamborghini Huracan Sterrato in Bianco Sapo right there. Limited to one of 7,680 right here. Let's pop this one on open. And here we have our box right here. Lamborghini Huracan Sterrato right there in the white, and there it is. So if you guys don't know what the Sterrato is, it's basically a Lamborghini Huracan that is made to be off-road. So it's got all the off-roadness to it right here, so you can see kind of the raised suspension. I guess it's got the off-road tires on there, but these are just kind of your standard real riders on it. Nice wheels on there. The front end, you can see it's got the lights right there, which is really cool. And then we've got some of them have like the bar on the top as well, but you can just see the flared fenders that are raised up and all that. So really cool casting. And I've heard that Lamborghini is going to be making more of these kind of off-road style vehicles for future lineup of their real life cars, and then we'll see them in Mini GT. I'm sure we will. So we'll put the Huracan Sterrato right there, and you know what, we can create one more in our back row, and let's just move some cars over a little bit. How about the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ Roadster in Verda Shock right here? And this one is number 887. It's the 63 edition, so there's 63 of these made in real life. I mean, obviously for a model itself, they've not made only 63 of these, but let's open this one up. And there is our box for it right there. And how about our model for this one? Wow, look at that. Look at that satin black on the top right there with the nice green 63 in the Lamborghini printing on the side, blacked out wheels on this one. And check out the rear right there. Check that spoiler. It's got the carbon fiber type spoiler on there. Big rear diffuser on it as well. Very cool from the side. Just a beauty of a car. I mean, personally, I like the Aventador SV better than the SVJ. That's just me personally. I think the SVJ spoiler looks a little bit weird, and I think the SV sounds a little bit better in real life. But that's just my opinion. This is just a fantastic car. I would not argue with either of them being amazing. But there we have our SVJ in that beautiful green colorway. We'll put the SVJ. All right, how about my favorite? You guys know the McLaren F1 GTR. This is number 33, 1996 Le Mans 24-hour car. This is your standard McLaren F1, not the long tail. Limited edition, it doesn't specify the number. This is numbered Mini GT 723. Let's pop this one open. And there is our box for it right there, which, you know, we'll just throw right in its line right there already, and have a look at our McLaren F1 GTR in the Gulf livery right here. Check it out. Uno Clinic. Uno Clinic being the famous sponsor of the winning Le Mans F1 car, but Michelin, Gulf, Uno Clinic sponsored this one as well. There we go. We have it from the top right there. I love it. I love the McLaren F1. It's such a timeless design. Looks so, so amazing. Love the tire lettering on here as well. Mini GT right here makes a great iteration of it. And I have to say, I don't know if Hot Wheels is maybe slightly bigger or the Mini GT is slightly smaller, but I feel the scale of this is a little bit smaller than I would have liked. Maybe just a tad bit bigger, but hey, not complaining. I'm just saying it's a little bit smaller than some of the cars, but there we go. Let's go ahead, throw that one on there. Back to another Lamborghini. This time we've got the Lamborghini Huracan STO in Viola Parsife. This is number 746 Mini GT. Let's open it. All right, there is our box right here, and let's fix our McLaren F1 GTR right there. Put that one right there, and it's our Viola Parsife, which is essentially purple. Some very metallic purple on here with the kind of a yellowish trim on there. Actually really like the trim on there. I love how the Huracan STO has that trim. Some of the Lamborghinis have it. Sometimes they'll do the diffuser in the colored trim, which I think looks really cool as well. But Viola Parsife, purple Huracan STO. Very fast car around the Nürburgring back when it came out. And it got beat, I think, by the SVJ, interestingly enough. But Huracan STO, it's definitely an iconic car in the Huracan lineup. And there it is in the purple. Hopefully you like that one. Throw that one just right there. Next, we do have another Lamborghini. This time it is the Liberty Walked Lamborghini Countach LB Works from the 2024 Tokyo Auto Salon. It is in white, number 966 of Mini GT. Can't wait to get this one in hand and see what it's like. There is our box for it, which we'll throw back up there, and I'll keep moving boxes back here. And there is our Liberty Walked Lamborghini Countach right there. Check out how that wing is on there. Toyo tires, sponsorship, big diffuser on there. Massive tires on this one right here. Bigger ones on the rear, smaller ones in the front, staggered nicely right there. Liberty Walk, Sparco, Toyo tires. Look at all that. Look at the indentation of the tires back there and that wide body look to it right there. And works JDM style, Liberty Walk, Toyo. Nice. Nicely done. Nicely done. Don't know if I would ever purchase a Countach that's been Liberty Walked in real life, but kind of to do it as maybe a one-off show car, I got to give it some respect for that. But personally, wouldn't be my thing. There's a lot of cool cars you could Liberty Walk. I don't think a Countach is one of them. Although I do think that Liberty Walk F40, this one right here that I have beside me, this is another cool one. That's an Eno 64. I think that looks cool. That's a really cool Liberty Walked car. But yeah, again, Liberty Walking a $3 or $4 million car. I don't know about that. Liberty Walking a $1 million Countach? I don't know. I don't know. You guys tell me in the comment section what you guys think of that. Next, we do have another Liberty Walk car. This one is the Nissan LBE 34 Super Silhouette Skyline, red and black. It is an R34, number 843 right here. And this is another one that I've had for a while that I have already opened one up. So we will grab the one right here that I've opened up. I'll put this one aside. And there is your box for it right there. And that's going to go right behind the Countach Liberty Walk. Have a look at this one. And this one, you can look around. I'll tell you something about this one in a second, which is kind of accidental. You can probably see it right there. Liberty Walk. Look at that big lip on there. There is obviously the Hot Wheels version of this one as well, which is really cool. There's the Chase one in black that they have. I don't have that one in Mini GT. I do have it in Hot Wheels. Big diffuser on the back right here. Absolutely crazy look to this one. I feel like the tires are maybe a little bit too indented. I feel like they could have come out a little bit more, but hey, that's just me personally. That's not the car itself. They did a good job on the car itself. That's just my opinion. But there we go. We have that. And if you look on the top right there, you can see the clear difference from this side and that side. I did already break the mirror off on this one. I have said some mini GTs, you got to be really careful where you handle them. It's completely my fault. I picked it up one time and I picked it up right from the mirrors rather than picking it up from the body itself. So you got to be really careful with your mini GTs. Some of the newer ones, like I said, they have improved the strength of the mirrors, so they're a lot better. But some of the models still do that. So be careful with your mini GT. I'm not going to do it right now. Hold it by that mirror. Let's go ahead and hold it properly, and we'll just display it right there. Next up, we have a McLaren, and this one is the McLaren 750S in Amaranth Red. Mini GT number 775 right here. Let's pop this one open. And there we have it. And this one is, it's kind of like a maroonish type red colorway right here. We'll put the box already right there. I'll throw the packaging aside. And there we have our 750S. And if you're not a McLaren fan, you probably won't be able to tell the huge differences between the 750S and the 720S. They're very similar, built obviously on the same platform, but there's a lot of aerodynamic cues that are different. If you look around the car, the front, the side, the wings a little bit different. So there are some differences, but if you saw them on the road, you'd probably think it's just a 720S. But very nice model. Originally when this 720S came out, I wasn't a big fan. I wasn't like a huge fan of the front lights, but they kind of grew on me, and I kind of like it. I've kind of grown to like the 720S and the 750S, but this one right here, in your mini GT format. There's your bottom base. I know I forgot to show you some of the cars of the bottom base, but there we have it. Obviously all the mini GTs, again, they do roll, so it will roll nicely right there. And we rolled our box out of the way. Let's put that one just right there, and it's just maybe slightly out of frame, but that's all right. We'll just leave it right there. Back to some more Lamborghinis. We do have a Lamborghini Aventador SVJ, the 63 edition in Bianco Asopo right there. Mini GT number 742. Let's open it. Now I might need to grab a new blade for my knife here pretty soon. These ones are getting a little bit tougher to open up, but there we go. We got the box out, and we will grab our SVJ 63 edition out right here. And there we have it. Check it out in that white. So it's a nice glossy white colorway. You can see that carbon fiber all on the top right there. There's your big wing on the back right there for the SVJ 63 edition. So in real life, they made 63 editions of the SVJ, and besides just all the numbering and stuff on there, I don't think there's anything really different from the standard SVJ than the 63 editions. But there we have it right there. Nice blacked out wheels on there. Liking the color on the front, looking really good. Bottom base right there. Very, very nice. Next up, we've got another Huracan. This time it is the Lamborghini Huracan GT3 Evo, number 87. There's all the colors and Super Series that it's from. This is number 571, a little bit older one. Let's go ahead and pop this one on open and see what it's all about. All right, fixing our back cars right here as I always move them around, but let's have a look at that Huracan right here. This is really nice in the livery that it's in right here. So love the red, the green, the white, very Italian, of course. And there is our rear. Look at the big wing, the diffuser, the carbon fiber on there. Nice on the tires. Are these slicks? They are slicks. There's your bottom base for it, of course. And then all these sponsorships on the side. The front end, really cool sponsorships details on that one as well. And that side for you. Very nice model. I like that one. Huracan. All right, cool. Huracan looks good in its race mode. All right, we'll put the Huracan right in front of the STO. And how about another SVJ? This time it's the Aventador SVJ 63 in Blue Agar right here. So that's a nice looking one. Let's go ahead and pop this one out and open. We've opened up a couple of SVJs already, or the SVJ Roadster and the SVJ Coupe right here. This one in the white one here. So now we've just got a different color variation. Let's pop it on open. All right, so there we have it. The Aventador SVJ 63. We'll put that right there. And there it is in its blue formation. This is really nice. It's a metallic, kind of a light metallic blue colorway on there. There's the mirrors. The Aventador mirrors, you got to be really careful with these ones. You can see these ones are quite loose, and they will probably break off very easily if we move them too much. But 63 right there. What a crazy color on this one. Very cool. 63 on the side. There's the bronze goldish wheels on there. The SVJ big wing on here. Does that wing? I was just going to say it looks off-centered, and then now that I look, did I break this on opening it? I may have broke this on opening it right here. So there we go. You got to be really careful with these. Obviously, I'm not careful enough. I might have broken it right there. So that happens. It happens. It looks like it's just come out. Maybe I just need to press it down. You know what? I bet a little itty bitty dab of glue will probably keep that down. But we'll fix that. We'll deal with that later. But there we have our SVJ 63. Gorgeous color. Wow, just a really cool color on that one. Obviously it does roll, and we'll roll it back on to its box right here for our background display now. All right, how about a different Lamborghini this time? We've got the Lamborghini Urus Performante right here, and this one in a Grigio Nimbus. To me, it looks like silver. Looks like metallic silver. That's what they call it. Let's open this one up. All right, trying to be as careful as possible so that I don't break any more of these ones here. And of course, I hit our background display again. We'll put the box right there on the side. And there is our Urus Performante right here. I like the silver on here. That's a nice looking silver. I always say silver. It shows the colors of a car, or shows the lines of a car, I should say, very perfectly. You can see all the cuts, all the lines, all the angles of it. Urus Performante. So it's kind of the performance version. So it's got that carbon fiber roof right there, or sorry, hood on there. The front end's a little bit different as well. The mirrors are nice on this one as well. And then we have our back of our Urus right here. The wheels look really cool. I like those wheels on there. And there's the nice side angle view of it. Bottom is a nice gloss black colorway. And even that, look at like the spoiler right here, that carbon fiber kind of spoiler right there. That's really cool. And it rolls nicely, and we will roll it right back on to its box right there. And our next one we have is the Lamborghini Revuelto. This time it's in an Arancio DAC Lucido and number 774. Let's pop this one open. And this one is, I'd like to say it's a red. I believe it's more of a red than it is an orange. It's kind of like an orangey red, not like a pure red, but wow. That is a proper Lamborghini color though, especially on our Revuelto right here. I just love the Revuelto. I think it's such a good follow-up to the Aventador. I think the Aventador is just such a classic. The Revuelto, they kept just a really good design. Maybe a lot of people don't like the hybrid system, but hey, that's just the way the future's going. Look at that back exhaust. I'm just waiting to see what they're going to do with this to make the SV variation. They'll do the SV, the SVJ maybe. I'm sure, as Lamborghini does, always makes different variations of their current lineup. So it'll be interesting to see the special variation of our Lamborghini Revuelto. Bottom, there it is, pretty plain on the bottom right there. Did I cut this? I might have got my knife in there and put a little cut mark on there. I wouldn't be surprised, but that's okay. There we go. All right, we'll put this one. Yeah, I mean, when I go out of the lighting a bit, it's definitely a lot more red than it is orange. So we'll put our Revuelto right here. We've got two more cars to open up, so we'll put that one right there. Our next one that we have is the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ 63 Roadster in Nero Elberon. Black. That's basically it. Black with the gold. What a great color combination. Let's open this one up. All right, I did my best not to break this SVJ's rear wing here, so we can see that one's looking good. Everywhere else, it is looking good. I didn't wreck this one at all. You can see, I love the color of it. Black with gold is such a cool stealth color variation. I mean, black cars are always good. Black cars are nice and cool looking, but when you have those highlights in the gold, I think that looks so awesome. I just love that look. And in SVJ, who knows? Do you think black is a good color for an SVJ? I feel like SVJ should be more of an out there, brighter color, but the stealth look of black and gold is beautiful. Really, really nice looking right there. Side view is just, the side view does it really well. There it is, and there's your bottom again with the Real Riders on there. We'll handle this with care, and we will put that one just right there in the middle, just like that. And our next one right here, it is actually our second to last one. I have one more after this. We have one of 4,800 for the Huracan STO in Arancio Borealis. Just a classic Lamborghini orange colorway on there, number 511. Let's pop this one on open. All right, check this one out right here. The orange on here. Look at the metallic flakes in this orange paint job. Just shimmers in my light right there. The STO. You guys saw the other color variation of the STO right there, but the orange one is looking good. Love the wheels on here. The big wing on the STO as well. There's your top of it. And our bottom, we have it in the gloss black with the treaded Real Riders on there. And actually, as a little comparison, let's grab our other color of our STO that we opened up. So there's your two color variations of the Huracan STO, looking great. I mean, if it was me, man, that's hard to say. That is hard to say. Those are both two great colors. I don't know what I would pick. You guys let me know in the comments what we would pick, but we'll put that Huracan back. We'll put this one right here. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna slightly move these ones over because we got one more car to open up, and it is right beside me right here. Yes, another Lamborghini. This time it is the Revuelto Verde Selvans, number 789. This is a gorgeous green colorway on the Lamborghini Revuelto. So we'll pop that one open. We had quite a few Revueltos, quite a few SVJs that we opened up, but hey, I mean, it's just quality Lamborghini right now. Let's pop this one on open. I am ripping this one open. We're not speeding through this one right here. Well, I'm kind of showing you guys in real time as we pop this one open, and hopefully I don't cut myself on all this plastic right here. I'd have to say that opening cars is satisfying, but opening up mini GTs, it's definitely more challenging than opening up Hot Wheels, but it is what it is. Once they're opened, they do not disappoint. They are fantastic. There's your box for it right there with, nope, just a little bit of dust right there. Green on the Revuelto. Wow. That is a great looking green color on there. Looking so, so good. There it is from the front. The green just, I mean, that's a proper color. The green, the orange on Lamborghinis, it's just like the proper colors to have. The Revuelto, we've had, there's our, I guess, the reddish orange color on there, and we also had our blue one right there. Is that it? It's just those three color variations of our Lamborghini Revuelto. Check those out. And there we have all of our mini GTs that we opened up today. Guys, comment down below which one's your favorite. Don't forget to join me on Whatnot if you want to pick up some of these for yourself.